Politicians flee into the bush as terrorists block their vehicle on ABUJA to Kaduna Road and abduct scores. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. A fresh attack on motorists traveling along the ABUJA to Kaduna Expressway has triggered the reactions of well-meaning Nigerians. Now, the headlines, I just hope sincerely the news is going to be related to this headline because it is not a funny story, but politicians, let's find out more the news in detail, please. Sheikh Husani, a former senator from Kaduna Central, narrated how two of his political friends fled through a bush after the vehicle was blocked by bandits on the ABUJA to Kaduna Expressway. Sheikh Husani revealed that some scores of persons were abducted around 9 p.m. near Ketari village. In his words, just when we felt safer, yesterday as kidnappers returned to the Kaduna-Abuja road, they blocked the road, abducted some scores of persons around 9 p.m. near Ketari village. Two of my honorable friends from both the ruling and opposition parties had to run through the bush like Usain Bolt. But despite this incident, there is a stronger security presence along the route than it used to be in the past. Meanwhile, according to Politics Nigeria on January 6th, the joint task force comprising of the police, mobile force, and soldiers fell into an ambush by bandits in Zamfara State. Sorry. I don't know. See, sincerely, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. You know why? Now this kind see now this kind news now when they hear as government don't say pikin, they say mama, we say no pikin, we say mama no go sleep. Government has continued to tell us super stories whenever it comes to the issue of insecurity. So for them to experience firsthand, I wish that the people where I want to make this thing I wish say more people, more politicians they there. Let me tell you, these people they know they take our security. There are people who, what am I saying? We Nigerians, they face this thing more than these people. These people they target the wrong people now. At least if they don't carry how many of those people where they call themselves leaders, everybody had to pay. By the time they carry this one cousin, carry this one family member, everybody might pay. Everybody had to just be correcting. Because tell me, that is how I'm actually laughing. Now my heart goes out to people who were kidnapped. Sincerely, it was not you I was laughing at. Sincerely, it is not a laughing issue, but for it to happen to our politicians, if they need it to happen to them, for them to get first hand, I beg, make it happen. Sincerely. Now, back to the news. So they say these politicians, they run like Usain Bolt. Now imagine, year never begin. I missed everything where they go on. Hard economy, children, parents going through a lot. School don't resume now. Before you know, they drag you here for money for money for school fees. They go drag you here for money for books. They go many dragons. In the midst of these heats, now them they adopt person. Now make us say, but I say these people don't know who they go to target to, because they target the wrong people. If you ask me, if the service were dealing with politicians, I will appreciate. Oh, thank God, so not be only the talk. I'm not the only bad person here. Since the pipeline has been blocked, so back to the street. Wahala dey. That was when I passed the road with that. Thank you, God. You follow that road, my brother. You supposed go do Thanksgiving because you know good funny. The trauma that comes from being kidnapped. See, that is when you are going to know that you wake up in the morning, you stretch your hands when you want to. You stand up, you go and pass out urine. Nobody is asking you where you going to. You come back, you brush. That is when you start appreciating brushing your teeth. After brushing your teeth, you take your bath. You appreciate water. that you go into the bedroom, you see water, you see your sponge or whatever you use to scrub your body, you see your whatever, your soap. I'm telling you, because those people when they do this, they kidnap. Then they hardly see these things. They hardly do. Imagine you. No. This is not even no. God forbid. Nah, sincerely. My heart goes out to those who have been kidnapped for a very long time, because we've been hearing in the news that there are actually youth corpers who were going to, I think they were going to their PPA, and then they were kidnapped. Or maybe they were going for camp, right? I don't really know, but I know they were NYAC, what's it called? People that were actually kidnapped. And I know that some of them are still with kidnappers. And I'm asking myself, why? We are talking about introducing state police and civilians having customized guns. You're talking about hunger. What has nothing to do with kidnapping? Okay, which has nothing to do with kidnapping in Nigeria today. It is a business between some civilians, politicians, and security agents. I tell you, the military has failed to solve the problem. We urgently need to change our security setup without further delay. Madam, it's not the military. If the government wants everything to go well, I'm telling you, in the next 1 week, everywhere will go okay. Let me tell you now. If the government really wants these people to do what to do, everywhere will be soft. But no, like I said, more insecurity, more funds allocated to them, and more looting based on the funds. All right. What do you expect? The hunger in the land is too much. The government needs to do something fast before it gets my dear. You don't come out and say the hunger is too much. Now, fine, the hunger is too much, but I kid you not, these things were there even when there was no hunger. When hunger no day, when things they happen, things they go well. People that brought these people to light, they're the ones suffering it now. A politician in Nigeria can call his country's security useless, but by the mention of bandits on the road, politicians flee and they're looking for useless security to come and rescue them. I beg, make una leave me, I beg. With all of this, their only concern is Tinubu's 2027 presidency. I kid you not. In the midst of all these happenings, they don't who send una. I've told you people before, they don't send una. All they're talking about is how they'll win 2027 election, how they're going to win with a landslide victory, how they're going to be this. You don't consign them all. You don't consign them at all. No state is safe in the north now. Something drastic has to be done as a matter of urgency. If possible, Tinubu should declare state of emergency on security. Nothing as go agree. The do way then go come as I can't talk now. It will be like saying a bad thing. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of